Hello, welcome to Great Garden. To help keep your orchid garden blooming beautifully and give you more options when it comes to plant care. Today, I'm going to share a very simple organic fertilizer recipe. It uses only familiar kitchen ingredients, is safe and gentle, and can be easily made by anyone. When applied correctly, you will see white, plump, and healthy roots. Glossy green, firm leaves, flower spikes growing longer, buds opening evenly, and blooms flowering brilliantly. Watch the entire video to discover natural plant care secrets that help all the plants in your garden thrive with vitality and vibrant colors. Let's get started. This is a sprouted shallot. Sprouted shallots are not recommended for eating, but they contain many enzymes, vitamins, and natural sulfur compounds that can stimulate plant growth and enhance resistance when used properly. First, cut off the root end of the onion. Next, cut off the sprouted part as well. Then, cut the dried onion in half. Chop it into small pieces like this. Chopping the onion finely helps release the maximum amount of vitamins, minerals, and natural sulfur compounds, making the solution richer in nutrients, easier for plants to absorb, and more effective at nourishing the roots, leaves, and young shoots of orchids. Then, place all the chopped onion into a clean glass cup. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Add 500 milliliters of hot water to the mixture. Then, cover it and let the solution steep for about 1 hour. At the same time, use rice as the next ingredient. Rice contains a high amount of carbohydrates, B-group vitamins, minerals such as magnesium, iron, and zinc, as well as a small amount of protein. I put 3 tablespoons of rice into a clean glass cup. Then add 500 milliliters of hot water. Soak the solution for about 1 hour. While waiting, I lightly rinse the orchid pot with clean water. Don't think this is just a formality. In fact, it is an important technique that helps wake up the root system and prepare the plant to absorb nutrients effectively. The clean water evenly moistens the entire growing medium while washing away accumulated salts, dust, and long-standing impurities around the roots. When the organic fertilizer solution is applied afterward, the nutrients can penetrate quickly and spread evenly, minimizing the risk of fertilizer shock or root burn. After completing the initial rinse, you should lift the plant out and let it rest for a short while, allowing the moisture level to stabilize and the plant to begin absorbing nutrients in the most natural way possible. After 1 hour, I strain out the chopped onion residue, keeping only the nutrient-rich liquid extract. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. At the same time, I also strain out the rice residue, keeping only the concentrated liquid. This liquid contains nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, and trace minerals from the rice, which, when combined with the nutrients from the onion, forms a nutrient-rich organic fertilizer solution. Finally, I dilute the solution with 500 milliliters of clean water at room temperature. That's it. The fertilizer solution is complete and ready to use. Now, let's apply it directly to your orchid pot together. Method 1. First, I pour the prepared shallot and rice solution into a dedicated watering can, then gently water around the base of the orchid. This watering method not only supplies a rich source of natural nutrients from the onion and rice, but also provides essential minerals, nitrogen, phosphorus, and trace elements, helping the roots grow strong, the leaves become glossy green, and enhancing the plant's natural resistance. The solution made from dried onion and rice helps the plant absorb nutrients more efficiently, restore vitality, and promote overall healthy growth. At the same time, the natural compounds in the solution help suppress fungal diseases, improve the aeration of the growing medium, and create an ideal environment for beneficial microorganisms around the roots to thrive. It is recommended to water with this solution once a week at first, then gradually reduce to 1 to 2 times per month to maintain a stable nutrient supply. When watering, do it gently and evenly, avoiding excessive water buildup so the roots can absorb nutrients effectively. The growing medium remains well aerated, and the risk of fungal diseases is reduced. Method 2. Transfer the prepared shallot and rice solution into a dedicated spray bottle, then gently mist the entire plant, including the leaves, stems, roots, and leaf axils. When sprayed as a fine mist, the natural nutrients from the onion and rice, such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and trace minerals, will evenly coat the plant, forming a gentle protective layer. This helps strengthen the plant's resistance and reduce the risk of attack from bacteria, fungal diseases, and harmful insects. Be sure to spray both the upper and undersides of the leaves so the solution can penetrate more deeply, keeping the leaves clean and well aerated, improving photosynthesis, and promoting vigorous growth. During the first month, apply this method once a week. Once the plant has stabilized, reduce it to once a month to maintain long-term care effectiveness. After spraying, place the plant in a well-ventilated area for about 15 minutes to allow the leaves and roots to fully absorb the nutrients. If any water remains, gently wipe it away with a soft cloth or clean cotton. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Once the leaves are completely dry, the plant is effectively protected, reducing the risk of leaf rot and crown rot, while maintaining vitality with thick, glossy, and healthy leaves. Method 3. I pour the prepared dried onion and rice solution into a small cup. Next, soak a soft cloth or cotton pad lightly in the solution and slowly gently wipe each side of the orchid leaves. During this process, layers of dust and long-standing residue on the leaves are removed, allowing the leaf surface to breathe, absorb light more effectively, and enhance photosynthesis. At the same time, this also helps limit the attack of bacteria, mold, and pests, keeping the leaves glossy and healthy. In addition, the solution made from onion and rice contains many essential minerals such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and trace elements, which help boost leaf vitality, promote metabolism, and enhance the plant's natural resistance. You should wipe both sides of the leaves so the nutrients are evenly distributed, helping the leaves become thicker, sturdier, and retain their natural shine. This method should be applied 1 to 2 times per week. I will pour the remaining solution into an ice cube tray, then place it in the freezer for longer storage. When the solution freezes into small ice cubes, many people have the habit of placing the cold cubes directly at the base of the plant like this. This is completely wrong. Instead, put 3 to 5 ice cubes into a cup like this, and wait about 15 minutes for them to melt. After 15 minutes, once the liquid has returned to room temperature, we then pour the melted solution into each orchid pot. The nutrients and natural organic compounds from the dried onion, combined with the remaining minerals and trace elements from the rice, are easily absorbed by the plant, supporting root development, enhancing resistance, and promoting lush, healthy green leaves. Results after 2 months of care. After being cared for using this method, the orchids in my garden have shown clear daily improvements and grown vigorously. You can easily notice many new roots emerging, with plump green root tips, clear signs that the plants are absorbing nutrients effectively and recovering very well. A strong root system is the most important foundation for orchids to maintain long-term vitality. The orchid leaves are now deep green, glossy, and thicker. Leaves that were once slightly wrinkled or weak have become firm and full of life, proving that the solution made from shallots, rice, and honey has nourished the plants effectively during the recovery stage. In pots where orchids previously grew slowly, you will begin to see new shoots emerging, and some plants have even produced new flower spikes, growing strongly upward, signs that the orchids have fully recovered and are ready for the next blooming season. Each flower that blooms is a well-deserved reward for gentle but proper care. This method not only helps orchids grow healthy, but also brings a noticeable transformation to the entire garden. With a bit of patience, your plants will always reward you with vibrant blooms and abundant vitality. What do you think about this natural orchid care method? Have you ever tried using dried shallots and rice, familiar kitchen ingredients, to nourish your orchids? Share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear stories from your garden. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss more simple yet effective plant care tips in upcoming videos. Goodbye for now, and see you again in the next video on the Great Garden channel.